Welcome everyone, this is our Wednesday Wisdom where we go over tips, tricks, and information on band instrument repair. Today we're going to show you the time-saving benefits of Neopads. Before we do, all right.
Take two.
Take time. Take two, here we go. Welcome everyone, this is our Wednesday Wisdom where we go over tips, tricks, and information on band instrument repair. Today we're going to show you the time-saving benefits of Neopads. And we're also going to talk to you about some of the courses that we have coming up in 2023. We have our Basics for Saxophone course coming up next week on June 26th. So if you are in the North Carolina area, we still have one spot for that. You can come down and take the course. I do have the tuition discounted so that you can save some cash and put that in your gas tank and head on down to sunny Wilmington, North Carolina.
Hey, that's my line. Pending me saying it. I get a nickel every time I say it.
And we also have our Clarinet Basics course coming up on July 17th. And so check the education section of MusicMedic.com out for that. And we will be happy to have you here.
That's right. In sunny Wilmington, North Carolina. That's how you say it, Rich.
The hashtag for today is, of course, Neopads, because we're going to be talking about Neopads. We have a winner for today. The winner is, here we go, Normal Brass, username Normal Brass. Congratulations. Send me an email to richrich@musicmedic.com and we will get you your discount code. And Ryan, we're going to be talking about pads, Neopads, but I also wanted to mention the Neopad tour.
The tour, we had a world tour. Well, sort of. But this is a different type of tour. This is a Kurt tour. Kurt on his bike tour.
Kurt Altrack, the owner of MusicMedic.com, is going to be riding his bicycle?
I think it's a bike. It's like it's not a motorized one. He's got to actually pedal, but he's riding from New York.
10-speed?
At least. New York down to Wilmington, North Carolina. He's stopping along the way. He's handing out Neopads, probably making some stops at some music stores that are kind of on that East Coast area. He's like the Johnny Appleseed of Neopads.
He's going to be dropping Neopads.
Yeah, dropping little Neopads everywhere. So if you see him on the side of the road, Neopad.
That's right.
So,
if you are in the northeastern region,
it's like, let's see, New York. There's probably
Maryland.
Probably goes to Maryland, Pennsylvania, definitely Washington. I think he's probably going to maybe going
Virginia,
maybe Delaware. Maybe Delaware's the state still, right? Delaware. Any of our fine technicians in Delaware, the other Wilmington. Okay.
So if you are in that region, send us an email. You can send me to Rich. It's actually just one Rich, RICH@musicmedic.com, and we will get you hooked up with Kurt, and maybe he can hand deliver a set of Neopads to your shop door.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Neopads is actually sponsoring Kurt's trip, which is really cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Very nice.
Neopad sponsored. MusicMedic sponsored.
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's get right into it. So we're going to show you the time-saving benefits of Neopads this morning with a little demonstration. And Ryan?
Yes, I've got a challenge here. We've got a challenge where I'm going to replace, this is one of our Wilmington alto saxophones. It already has Neopads installed in it. You've seen our other videos. You know how easy they go in. I'm going to show you how easy it is to replace a Neopad with another Neopad. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the two pads on these two keys right here. This is your B flat or C. In the time it takes for you, Rich, to reach over and press high on the air torch. on the Z gun.
Okay.
So let's see right there. Let's do it right here.
Okay. So I'm going to be touching that button.
So you're just going to do this. Light's going to come on. It's starting to heat up. I don't want to give you a head start, so I'm going to turn it right off.
Okay.
Okay. So that's what's going to happen. As soon as we say go, I'm going to start like this. I'm going to grab this sax. You're going to come over here. You're going to press high. I'm going to take those keys off, remove the Neopads, install two new Neopads, reinstall those keys back on, all in the time it takes for this. In fact, I'm going to test it. I'm going to come over here and touch the tip, the tip of the Neo torch. See if I can get a little further back. So it's going to be, it is on, off.
Okay.
I'm going to come over. I'm going to touch the tip of this this Z gun to see if it's hot. Okay.
The Neo torch. That's a nice little product.
Okay, so here, let's get this lined up so you can see it.
While you're doing that, after this, let's go over the tools that we're going to need.
Yes,
we are going to need a couple of specialty tools for this job.
Got a couple things. I need to replace Neopads. You notice not a lot. Okay, I don't actually need the Z gun. Right, screwdriver, I have a pair of duck-billed MusicMedic parallel pliers. I have a spring hook. And the only two specialty tools are these guys right here. Okay, so I have this is just a dental pick. One of our friends, a dentist that came and took one of our engraving courses, sent this to me afterwards, which was very nice. And I think he also sent me a tooth puller. I haven't tried it out yet, Rich, but I need to talk to you after this.
Especially after this episode.
Yeah, especially after this. So I have a dental pick, but if you don't have one of these, that's perfectly fine. I can show you how to make one using just a needle spring and a pin vise. In fact, this is probably what I'm using to remove the Neopad. So you can see, not a lot of tools.
Not a lot.
So here we go.
All right, so let me review this
Yes,
one more
review
time.
it.
Ryan. I'm going to reach over and push on our shellac dispensing
C-gun.
C-gun.
Yes. This is going to heat up. It's going to heat up this cartridge here. Which you
Okay.
can see. So this unit's going to heat up this cartridge, and I should be able to.
Can you actually touch the cartridge?
I can
Just
touch
make
it right
sure
now.
it's- So that's not hot. Okay.
It's not hot. Okay. So I can touch this. No shellac comes out. As soon as you turn this on, this unit's going to start to heat up. It's a very easy way to dispense shellac if you're padding in the traditional fashion. But we'll see. See if I can beat that.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay. So are you? Let me get to like a spot where they can see us both. Here we go.
Start here, just like this.
Just
Ready?
warm up my fingers
There you
here.
go. Yeah.
Just give me a count of.
Okay.
Tell me
Here we
when
go.
I'm
I'm going
ready.
to count it down. You ready? 17, 16, 15. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Here we go. Let's take this off.
Okay. So the Z gun is on.
I could probably talk at the same time. We'll see. So I'm going to use this MusicMedic screwdriver. Hey, look at this little handy tip. See my little vinyl tubing I put over my screwdriver so I don't stab myself in the finger, which I've done many, many times. Use my MusicMedic duck-bill parallel pliers. Okay, here we are. Let me put this guy out of the way. So removing old Neopads. Super easy. Here's my pick right here. You can see this is still on. I get underneath the pad and I just pop it up like so.
Right.
Now, in order for me to replace it, I grab my new Neopad. The only thing I have to do with the new Neopad is remove the pre-installed spud. So I take that spud out. I line up my pin. I'm going to line it up in a north-south fashion. I'm going to line up the slot in the back of my pad in a north-south fashion. I'm going to snap it in. Boom, that one's done. Let's see here now. Get
Meanwhile,
underneath. Pop it out.
Waiting for this.
Move that
thing
off
to
to
get
one
started.
side.
Come on.
Take off my spud, north, south, snap it in. Okay, now I can reinstall the key. Okay. You got this, Ryan. You got this. I'm gonna do this. Take your time. Don't rush. Don't rush. It's heating up. I can hear it. I can see it. Install.
Wow, there's what it looks like heating up. Just pressed high. The old
Oh, no.
neon light is on. Wow.
Still going. I'm still going. The hardest part is just getting it reassembled. The hardest part is now not installing the pad. There's my vinyl tubing. Pending on this trick. Okay. Spring hook. Reattached. Reattached. Done. Okay, you ready? Here it is. I'll come and touch it.
Hold on, let me get in on that.
It's a little warm. A little warm. Let's see if any shellac comes out. Oh, a little bit of shellac came out. That's okay. I'm done. I've had it too. What was the time on that?
I would say about a minute.
A minute? Okay. So it's what, like 30 seconds a pad?
Something like
30
that.
seconds a pad?
Maybe
22
maybe
pads,
a minute,
24.
give or take.
Yep. 12 minutes. It'll take you 12 minutes if you have Neopads in this to replace every single pad. 12 minutes.
So 24 pads, half a minute a pad.
Yep.
Gotcha.
That math adds up. There you go.
Yes, it does.
Time savings. Time savings.
So Ryan, I'm sorry. I pressed.
I know, it's okay.
I pressed high, and that
did.
should be going.
And it should. Look, there's a little bit of shellac dripping out. I've already turned it off, but yeah, it's not really shellac. I remember using that. How cute. Don't need it. Don't need it with Neopads.
So take your hashtag.
Don't need heat. Don't need heat.
So now this saxophone's ready to play.
It's done.
And so just let me review this. You had already installed Neopads in this particular horn.
Absolutely.
And then this was the amount of time, about a minute, it took to change 2 pads.
2 pads.
And I don't even have my glue warmed up
Not
yet.
even warmed up yet. You haven't even installed the adhesive to the pad. You haven't installed the pad to instrument into the key, you haven't put it back onto the instrument, and you haven't heated it up and done your padding. I don't need to do that with Neopads. I'm done. Done.
Now, Ron, I just have a question because clearly the loser here.
That's not my words.
What glue do I need to install the Neopad?
Yeah, it's this stuff right here, okay, which is, there it is. This is our MusicMedic. This is what we call our rubber toughened.
Rubber
super glue,
toughened, yes.
right? And this is what you need. Honestly, to tell you the truth, this little bottle right here, you could probably do about 30 alto saxophones, or 30 tenor saxophones, or 30 baritone saxophones.
Really?
Okay. So there you go for that. For prepping the pad cup, I do like to scrape the old glue off. Okay. You can use solvents to wipe that off, but you want to make sure you clean out the inside of the pad cup so that you can apply your rubber toughened glue. But there you are.
Very good.
MusicMedic Neopad.
Very good.
Join the Neopad revolution.
Dathan is asking, are the Wilmington saxes coming with Neopads currently?
They are not, but it could be an option to buy one from us.
Yeah.
We could install Neopads. Yep, absolutely.
I'd be happy to give them a discount on the Neopad set because we have a 20% Neopad set
Hashtag
discount.
Neopad.
Hashtag Neopads. We're also really actually having a 20% sale on Neopad sets through July 4th as part of our America sale. So make sure you get your set of Neopads for all of the sets that we have. And then if you are a NAPRT member, check out NAPRT.org. If you are not a member, NAPRT members actually get 20% off any Neopad that they order. So if a lot of times NAPRT members order in higher quantities or they order a set individually, so you'll get 20% off. And for everybody else, if you just need a set, 20% off through July 4th.
Very
Excellent.
cool.
Well, Ryan, thank
Yeah.
you so much for kind of kicking my butt there.
That's
on
right.
the
Well, no, I really
padding
set you up to
thing.
fail. It was rigged. It's in favor of me because I want to be the star here, so pay attention to me.
That's
But no,
right.
it was really not a fair
Yes, it
thing.
was.
But you're a good sport, though.
I was trying.
You're a good loser. A good not winner.
Next week, we will be back with Leroy. We're going to be counterboring a post on clarinet. Of course, Ryan will be in the basics for saxophone course. That's coming up next week. So if you're in the Wilmington area, make sure you take Neopads. Put that in the comments below. You can win 15% off any of the courses that we have coming up. That's going to do it for now, folks. So until next time, happy repairing.